All right. Peace, fam. Kaliq's back on the mic, sharing his experiences with y'all. Cheat code number 2. I know yesterday we was talking about me opening up a little bit, sharing myself with you, my daily experiences and my 90-day challenge for myself. And yesterday we was talking about life was a game, like a video game to me, or more of a reality game. And we shared a little bit. I shared a little bit about how to play with a strategy. Today, I'm gonna go into how to choose a gaming system and how to name your avatar, and dive deeper into how life is a game, but more of a game system. So, for example, you got a variety of different game systems. Video game. Let's talk about the video game systems: PlayStation, Xbox, etc. Right? Wii, Nintendo. Are in real world, the different type of game systems could be Christianity, Judaism, Islam, or what everybody, the best selling #1 game out there on the market right now is the American Dream. So, for us Americans, we definitely play this game. And it's interesting that when we were born, we didn't choose this game. Our parents chose this game for us. And how they do that? Well, moms and pops, when you was born, they decided to give you a name and sign you up for a birth certificate and a social security number. Little did they know, most parents, and you didn't even know because you was a baby, that this name was going to be connected to this account, right? Social security account that you have to utilize in your everyday gaming, in your everyday game of life. So, for example, let's take it back to the video game perspective. Now, a lot of people play PlayStation. I play PlayStation. I own a little PlayStation console back there. And when you load it up, plug it in, install everything, and it brings you to that little home page screen, you have to create an account. Hold up. But when you create your account, you got to name the account. So just like the video game of life, you got to name yourself in real life, but actually your parents named you. And in this game, you got to name yourself here. And this will be the game avatar that you're going to choose to be the designated name for every game that you play on the PlayStation game. And there's an account with it. Obviously, there's an account that has some codes and numbers that is correspondence to a real day life, like with the social security number that is connected to every account that you open up in the game of life, right? So it's pretty interesting how they kind of connect that way, right? So this PlayStation game system can load up tons and tons of different thousands of games. That there's a lot of game developers out there that wants to sell their game so that you can play it and upload all of the information that's there so that maybe it'll become a lifestyle for you. Same thing in real life, where these game developers, aka business owners, corporations, they do the same thing. They're creating lifestyles for you. Let's use the corporation known as Christianity. Now, Christianity has a specific type of culture to it, and it is a game. Everybody, you got a pastor wearing a suit. You got, instrument players. Everybody is a particular character in this game, and they all agree on the spirit connected to this Jesus Christ character, right? That everybody worships. And I liken it to a game. It's cool. I mean, it works for a lot of people. I could see some really good-hearted people who have some great intentions, and they utilize this value system, and they like playing this game, and it works for them. I'm not knocking it. Only thing I knock is when, certain people hold back information about that game and how to level up within that game and they're not sharing the cheat codes. So, they being stingy, and I don't like that. You got to me, it's best to share your path that you walk through in that specific game you was playing, so that everybody can kind of learn. So I mean, that's just me though. So now going back to the video game perspective, about the game system Avatar. So this is the naming of the character. We choose a system now. The system we choose is PlayStation. We're playing the game PlayStation. Now we have to name the avatar. Now we have to sit down and really think about that for a second. What is my name going to be? How am I going to choose that name? For me, I chose on PlayStation, I chose BlackStarAvatar. So now if I play, like, let's say NBA 2K or Madden or Call of Duty, whatever game, Destiny, every character that I create on that specific game is going to use the account name BlackStarAvatar. So everybody knows me in the gaming community as BlackStarAvatar. Everybody knows me in the real world community as Kaliq. So I decided to name myself Kaliq, because then the path of the games that I was choosing once upon a time in my life, I liked the frequency of Kaliq because it meant creativity. And then you break it down, Ka meaning spirit, leak meaning to, leak out information, right? So I want to leak out spiritual information or leak out spiritual cheat codes. Makes sense, don't it? So in real life, I like to choose a game system, and I've been through many game systems. Christianity, I played the American Dream, I played Islam, I've played the Aboriginal codes, I've played science, I played university and health and colleges and any types of these systems. I play a lot of games in my life, and I enjoy them all. They all made me who I am now. Now, the specific gaming system that I choose personally, right, specifically now, is that playing card system. This game system is pretty cool because within this game system, you can load up a lot of different games that you can play on it. And let's say there's 52 cards in the deck. Each specific card represents a specific type of energy within that deck, which to me is like a training module for your default character when you were born. Or it could be like a simulation program. So for instance, I'm born on April 17th, and that makes me a 4 diamonds. So there's a lot of interpretations of the 4 diamonds, but I'll tell you what the 4 diamonds is because that's who I am. It's more dealing with somebody who has a lot of abundance, dealing with finances. Could be very structured within it, but it's dealing with Jupiterian energy, which is the biggest planet in the solar system, meaning there's a lot of abundance and rewards with the earth element, which is a diamond suit. So just generally speaking about that 4 diamonds is a simulation default character program that I chose to use, and I named it Kaliq. So that's a specific type of avatar that I like to play in that system. But it's interesting, just like on PlayStation, I can create different accounts with different names. So a lot of different people can play in that specific PlayStation. I can have a family of 30. I don't know specifically how many accounts you can create on PlayStation, but let's break it down slow. Let's have a family of 5, and everybody can play the PlayStation and create their own little accounts and play the same games that I play, but with different names. Cool. Well, you can do that as well in real life. You go into school, but you still have that same name, BlackStarAvatar for me, but I'll play all these different games. So let's roll it back a little bit, and let me slow down a little bit and roll it back to when you was born and you was playing the American Dream, and you got this default name, whatever was the name on your birth certificate, and a social security account that was connected to that. And as you grow up, you apply for credit cards, loans, mortgages, jobs, and you needed to use your name to identify you, and this a trust account, which is a social security account that you don't even get all the experience points and all the benefits of that trust accounts because you're let somebody else use you as a remote control to play out the game. So are you really playing your own avatar and your own character? That's a deep question you got to ask yourself, because your human body, and we'll talk about this later, is your actual remote control. But if you don't know how to use it, somebody can use that human body for you and make you play the game that you they want you to play. So I mean, it's pretty interesting. So there's a lot of different systems out there. I would definitely recommend, for me, as giving you this cheat code right now, Destiny Cards is one of the flyest. When I say Destiny Cards, that's one name for the playing cards. It's a general consensus name that we all kind of agree with right now, but that game is pretty fly because it's very simple and we all can connect to these playing cards because there's some images on there, and we play tons and tons of playing card games in our life, so we kind of relate to it. There's also astrology. That's a good one. Numerology. There's and all the tons of religions out there, which are gaming systems that you can play. So this cheat code right here is, I'm gonna let you know, I walked through a lot of these things, and this system is so dope. It allows you to discover your destiny, how to build your character, what's the storyline behind your energy, how many different training modules you can create or enlist into to level up your specific character, which is your human body in this game, but you can play in real life instead of on a video game. And we'll go deeper and deeper and deeper as more videos that we make. But this is something that I choose and I highly recommend. I play it every day. I'm addicted to it. Now, like I said, make sure that when you're choosing your name of your avatar, that you put some deep thought into it, because there's meaning behind the actual letters to your name, to the name that you're going to choose. And you want to make sure that that name is going to fit this specific character. But in this system, if you don't have a system or a value system, it's kind of hard to name your character if you don't know the blueprint designs of what your specific character came into life with. That's going to be your strengths and weaknesses. So that trial and error that we was talking about yesterday is going to come into play again. And you're going to learn all the way through life, instead of that, you know, in this system. Cool, I'm a 4 diamonds. I'm operating. See, I'm a 4 diamonds. And I'm gonna operate this video game character on this screen right here, and it's gonna be a different card than, or not different card all the time, but you know, for Leos it's different, but it's gonna be a different card for every other sign out there than your birth card, which is 4 diamonds. For instance, like mine could be either Mars or Pluto. It could be 6 clubs or King of Spades. So depending on the character that I want to portray, I want to stay alignment to my character, I could operate that specific character. Now, if you don't have a system like that, it's going to be hard to name a character if you don't know the characteristics behind it, like, you know. So definitely, once you enlist into the specific gaming system that you like out there, and you know who you are, choose a name that matches who you are. Don't just wing it. You know, and this is why a lot of people change their name in life, because that name matches the frequency of where the direction that they're going in. And of course, you're going to be born with a specific name, and there's a culture, ritual, a rites of passage, and for generations that your parents and that they wanted to pass along. And that's from birth. You're going to never forget that. That's always going to be a part of you. But as you grow and you change, man, it's okay to name yourself different things. And because it's going to match better to whatever you're going to choose for yourself. And do the same thing for your children when you pass on that legacy. So, you know, sum it all up. When you're choosing a game system and naming your avatar, look at life like that, you know, because it is a game. And whatever game that you choose to play is going to be very, very important to how much potential you're going to activate and where you're going to end up in your life. So choose the system that is going to optimize who you are and get the best of who you are, and the name too. You know, we'll go into a lot more of this Destiny card system, this playing card system that I've been talking about in the future. But I just want to let y'all know, you know, life is a game system, not just a specific little DVD or CD, Blu-ray game. It's a system, and there are many gaming systems out there, and we've played them. Just kind of look at it from that perspective now, you know, like, wow, I have been playing that game, but damn, this American dream game kind of sucks, right? It's supposed to socially secure me, and it's taxing my ass from my paychecks and sales tax and everything. And I don't feel socially secure. Specific races of people don't feel socially secure in this American dream. Is this American dream meant for everybody, or is it meant for a specific type of people? You know, you answer that question. We can observe it and look at it. You know, I don't particularly like that American dream game. To me, it's made for a particular type of people who like that game, and I'm not that particular type of people. And you know, it's kind of boring, really. It's mundane. It's, you know, it's the Matrix, and it's somebody else controlling you. And if you that type of person who likes, you know, working for other people and telling you what to do and this is how life is, hey, to each their own. But for those other special people out there who don't like being told what to do, don't like being a slave, don't like people reaching into your pockets and your bank accounts and trying to punk you and bully you with codes and ordinances and laws and fake laws and all that crap, pull yourself out of that game and play different games. There's a lot of different games out there. There's a lot of different movements out there that you can align yourself to that help you align to your proper person and your status. They call it impropria persona instead of prima facie. You got a fake person and you got a real person. And it's deep. You know, I'll let all the lawyers and all the Moorish jurists out there and the law code people, code breakers out there speak there for you. But for me, I'm Kaliq, you know, and it means creative, and I like playing games and I like making games. And I'll introduce the game that I like playing every day. I call it Gambit. I play with a couple other folks, and that'll come down the line. That's gonna come through. But on the real, you know, come play this game with me. It's pretty fun. You know, and I hope y'all enjoy this video and this perspective that I'm sharing with you in my life experiences. Please do like it, share it, comment on it, and subscribe. I would love to hear, you know, what y'all think about the information or the perspective and the angle I'm coming from. And we'll continue working on this more and more and more. You know, have fun though. Don't play no boring games or games that gonna terrify you or drain and tax all your energy. Play games that excite you and make you better. And look at it. And really, really deeply look at it. I played games that fucked my head up, and I needed those things though. You know, and I played games that just zapped on my energy. I needed that though, because now I went down and I played that game, and I'd be like, it's not a game I want to play no more. That American dream, you guys gonna have to really, really dig deep into that. And I know a lot of people out there play that game. But you know, sit back and talk to people like me and other people I'm connected with or whatnot. There's a lot of people like in the same mental frequency and mindset that I'm on out there. Trust me, there's a lot out there. There's not just me and there's not just you. There's a lot of us. It's just we got to come together collectively and really start building with each other on how we can play a game. So that's it. Once again, this is choosing a game system, naming your avatar, cheat code number 2. I'm Kaliq, and this is my experience. And I still don't like doing this shit, but I kind of changed my energy within this conversation with y'all. And I like it a little bit, but I'm not gonna say that I like it a lot. But I hope that changes in the near future so that I can bring some more excitement and smiles and within this conversation with the Wonderland Cyber Matrix out here. So until next time, I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, spread the cheat code. Let everybody know. Here's a walkthrough guideline. All right, everybody. Love y'all. Peace.